Hey guys, I wanted to share with you a handful of the items that I've picked up over the last few weeks. I'm into everything that you see on the table for about $345. We'll start off with the items I got for free. Picked these up yesterday. They're wool blend. They've got like a southwestern pattern. Forgot the name on this one. Pioneer wear. They're vintage. They're in excellent shape. Got that one already listed for $100 or best offer. And this one is made by Silverado. Again, it's wool, southwestern pattern, vintage. I think this one's union made. I've got that one up for $75 or best offer. Get those out of the way. Oh, the Levi's jacket. Picked that up for free yesterday also. That's good for 30 bucks probably. I don't think I've ever sold one for less. Maybe 25. I picked up this box lot for $6. I thought this was really cool. Fortune telling cake set. You bake these into the batter, and then you come to find out whichever piece you got in your piece of cake, and you look on this and it tells you your fortune. Tell me that wouldn't be a lawsuit waiting to happen if that was out today. And in that box lot, where's my other favorite piece out of that box lot? This is pretty cool. Umbrella handle. Made in France. I don't think it's Bakelite. It doesn't... I don't know. I haven't tested it though. But I know it's got a little bit of age to it, and I think it's really cool. And then I got a bunch of these. They're not worth much. I'll probably lot them up maybe for $20. Got some flatware in there that I need to throw with the other flatware, or at least look it up. I haven't looked it up. And the Coke Rock stuff doesn't do as good as it used to. The Walkman ain't worth a whole lot. Put this out of the way. Alright, set it there on the floor. Okay. I got the Army Men. I had to pay up for these. Lead Soldiers. But I did really good on a last lot that I got. A lot of these are made in France. Some of them are made in Britain. I paid $30 for the box. I don't know what I got, but I sold I think about a dozen of them for $30 not that long ago. So I should do really well with that. We'll get to those later. We'll get to that later. The tool lot. I paid $15 for this snap-on one. I think it's worth about $40. These tools down here are all Blue Point and Snap-on. I paid $15 for that lot. This is why I bought this lot. I've sold these before. They're generally good for about $10 each or so, maybe a little better. Some of them are $20 or so. I sell them in a lot. I know I've got at least to have $100 there. The Fluke, I paid $20 for that. It's a 115 Lincoln Tech. It looks a little beat up, but that's just the case. The actual unit's pretty good, and it does light up. Probably $65, $70. The silverware, the plated, most of it was plated. I bought it in 5 or 6 lots for $30. I've already pulled out a handful of it, rubber band it. That's just a couple that I've got there. I've got another 5 or 6 lots. I broke it up into like $20 lots. And I got 3 spoons here that weigh over 4 ounces. I think I calculated it was like $60-something for those. I got a milk crate full of these for $1. Nobody else wanted them. The respirator masks. I've got over 50 of them. They're only worth $3 or $4 a piece or so. But if I lot 4 of them up, I can get $10 plus shipping. Maybe a little bit better. And I got 12 lots, so that's great. Paid $1 for this carburetor. When you find a part like this, and you're looking up the number, don't even bother looking on eBay. Go right to Google, and if there's one on eBay, it'll point you out to it. Now, the one that was on eBay sold for $250. This is obviously four of them in a row. That one was in good condition. This one's not, but I paid $1 for it. You can't tell me that there's not some sort of value there. I'm hoping to get $100 for it or whatever. And then I got that box lot down there. It's a bunch of salvageable hardware. architectural salvage, some insulators and stuff. This is a pretty cool, real heavy piece. Looks like it probably went to a line or something where they a high tension cable. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know what I'll get for that. Paid $1 for the backpack. There's a good name, Mountain Smith. I think that it's not in the greatest shape, but it is serviceable. I think it's probably worth about $30. I paid $7 for the linesman belt. Now these vary greatly in price, but I looked this model up. I think it's good for about $60 to $70 for that in the condition it's in. The camp stove. Now the Colemans, a lot of the Colemans don't bring a lot, but that's a good name. MSR, another good name to look for is Jet Boil, and there are a couple other ones. Some of the titanium ones go up into crazy money, you know, $175, $200, whatever, new. This one, in the condition it is, it's stainless steel. It runs off kerosene. It's I think it's worth about $60 used. And this was a steal right here. I told the auction house that I wanted this, and he bid it at $1, and I got it for $1. I think I've got about $100 there. There's the model number. The jewelry lot down there, I'd really like to tell you that there's some good stuff in there, some gold or some silver or whatever. I got two lots. One of them was $3, one of them was $2. This is what I was buying. The Gillettes with the adjustable handles on them right there. Some are called Slim Ladies, I think, Fat Boys and something like that. But I always look for the ones with that adjustable, the numbered adjustable wheel there. $25, $30. I haven't looked that one up. Some of the Fat Boys go for $50, $60. You can date them by a code on the back. And the other lot, I bought it for this. This is Brown's University. It's wool, and it looks like it's got some real age. Maybe 40s or so. Maybe a little older. I don't know. But I know that's a very old university, a very popular university. And I think there's some value there. The box, it's electronics. It's a Tech Guys box. It puts the screwdrivers and everything in there. I haven't gotten that name before, but I've gotten the boxes before. I did look that name up. I think that, in that condition it's in, is worth about $75. I paid $2 for that box. The old photo back there, it's actually on cardboard. It's like a huge cabinet card. I thought it was really cool. I got that for free. I just picked it up. I couldn't see that going to a landfill. Now that I might have messed up on. It does have some age. It looks like it's a plastic frame, but it's actually wood with lacquer and everything. It's not a print. He called it a print. It's actually embroidered. It's on silk. You know, I paid what I paid. I paid $6. I paid $7 for that. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how I do with that. The military locker, I paid $10 for it with all the contents, and then a couple guys asked me about the locker itself. What I liked about it when I first saw it is it's got a heavy gel coat on it right there. Now, I don't know if this was a transport case or if this is just a foot locker or what. And I asked the guy that was interested in buying it what he thought of it, and he says, oh, yeah, no, it's Vietnam era. Well, the name on it right there matches the name on the sleeping bag and the name on this pallet, I believe it's called. It's the mat that you lay down prior to putting your sleeping bag down. Well, there you go. Army Air Forces. Air Forces weren't an affiliate of the Army since 1947. So I think it's pretty safe to say that everything in that box and that box itself is probably World War II era. There you go. That's worth $75. I've seen completed listings for that. It's in pretty good shape. The sleeping bag, I've only seen Army ones. They're about $50. That one's an Army Air Forces. I'm hoping it's going to bring a little bit more. And I can't seem to find another box just like that. So we'll see how I do with that. But for $10, I'm golden. Now, these were a great pickup, but I had to pay up for them. I paid $110 for these. These are vintage regulators. They're actually called rebreathers. They won't let out the bubbles when you're underwater. The military used to use them to not give away their position. I paid $110 for the entire lot. This one's worth $110. This one is worth about $175 to $200. This one I think is worth about $150. That one is worth about $75 or so, and this is the one I got all excited about. I thought this was a home run and a half. I thought I had a $1,000 box lot, but because of the steam air, I saw completed listings with the hose on it for $1,200. But it was an earlier model that had a piece of sheet metal right there. This one's not worth nearly as much. If it had the rubber thing, it might be worth $200. But without the rubber hose, I think it's only worth about $100. We'll see how I do with that. Now, this is a cool find. Malachite, I think Malachite, something like that. It's glass, but it's to be made to look like a stone. I had to use pretty vague keywords to find this, but I found one online that they're asking $500 for. I paid $45 for that item. I'm listed it for $400. We'll see how I do with that. It's a pretty cool ashtray. It weighs almost 7 pounds, but I'm hoping that's a good hit. And how's this for return on investment? This I got for $1.25 at a yard sale. It's a NASA pin. I was reading online that they only made 500 in bronze and 10 of them in gold. Well, this is a bronze one. Paid 25 cents for it. I think it's worth about 100 and close to 125 in the condition it's in. It's in beautiful condition. But anyways, is that not a great return on investment or what? Anyways, I hope you got something out of this video. I thank you for watching.